Hi everybody, welcome to Scary Music Party. It is Saturday, May 22nd. I am your host, Sarah. I am super happy to be here and lots happening this week. And I have some updates on Idol, which I'm going to talk about a little later. First, we're going to do the SPP news this week. He did put out a couple of posts this week, and one of them was just saying that, hey, I have new music coming. I'm super excited about it. And of course, you know, Escape continues to be like the forefront of everybody's conversations right now. And yeah, I mean, the video, I watch the video so much. I just love the video. And I am super psyched for the acoustic album, which I think is maybe what's coming. I don't know. It's always hard to tell with him, right? Because he is so eclectic and he works on so many different projects. Like, he has to be one of the hardest working people in show business. He just has to be. So yeah, we're going to get right to it, and I'm going to talk to you about some of that stuff, and then we're going to cover American Idol and some other stuff that's going on with his friends in the Scary universe. So stay tuned. So SPP released a post on the 16th just saying also the new music I'm going to be putting out very soon is something I'm really, really happy about. Seriously, can't wait for y'all to hear it. I hope that this is the acoustic album. I do feel like fans have been waiting a long time for this album. I do think it will be epic. I mean, everything he does is epic anyway, but I think that the acoustic album is kind of like going to bring the Idol fans back. And I mean, not that the Idol fans ever truly left, but I know that he had a lot he wanted to get out, and he did. And I'm hoping that, you know, my song is on there, Falling Down. And I hope there's a lot of songs on there. I mean, Poison, Bless Her, Falling Down, Dissonant Harmony. I could rattle off a ton of them. And, you know, the album could be like 17 hours long, and I would still love every second of it. So I don't know. The other news, of course, is the acoustic tour, which I am so absolutely excited about. I'm always excited. I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, I can just feel the energy. Like, it feels like this is the time. To me, it feels that way. I'm going to see 4 shows, and we're road tripping the whole time. And I'm super excited for that. The stands are turning out for this tour. And I think that the Southern tours are probably the most attended. Most of the people I know are going to the Southern tours rather than Colorado. However, I'm so excited for this. I think that it is just time to get some concerts back. And I got some news today. Apparently somebody commented on one of the posts that Paradise was played during the MTV Music Awards. I hope that's true. I haven't been able to find it, but I will try to watch it this week and see when it was and record it. He also wrote on Monday the 17th that he was giving a signed guitar away. Like, I'm so excited about this tour. I just can't think of anything better. And I mean, I'd love to win the guitar, but I just hope somebody gets it that really appreciates who he is as an artist, because I know to almost any stand that guitar would be like priceless. And yeah, so I just hope somebody gets it that really loves it. Okay, so what is Idol doing? I don't understand it. I feel like they're trying to lose their audience. I don't know what was up with Lane Hardy tonight, but I thought it was kind of bad form on American Idol's part. I mean, he was supposed to perform from what I understood, and he didn't. And I don't know what they're doing with not supporting their winners, but I feel for the Lane fans. I actually was looking forward to covering him, so I'm going to play the song a little later because he is friends with Scarypoolparty, and it's completely applicable to this. And, you know, they had him on, from what I understand, for like 30 seconds, and then they didn't even let him sing. So boo on American Idol for that. I thought that was a bad move. I'm not completely impressed with the decision making on the part of the producers for American Idol right now. I mean, I've been back and forth the whole season. I haven't been super excited about the show, even though I've been super excited about the contestants. So I think this was one of their best years for contestants, and they nearly lost me a couple of times. So let's move on. So first I'm going to cover Chayce because, she left tonight and I am a little bummed. I loved Chayce. I thought she was very different. She gave me definite Janis Joplin vibes, and she has a voice that just never quits. And I love that she's rock. And, with that said, I bought your song, Chayce. So I will continue to support Chayce Bishop. I follow her on Instagram. If you don't, please do. She's _Chayce Bishop, I believe, on Instagram. So make sure you follow her there. Follow all the contestants, though. I thought they all deserved the win this year, some more than others. She's Chayce Bishop _. So please follow her on Instagram. But she did a cover of Wish You Were Gay by Billie Eilish. Phineas was on the show. I don't know if that had anything to do with the fact that Lane didn't perform, but I still was not okay with it. But I loved her rendition of Wish You Were Gay. I thought it was very cool. She's just got this vibe about her that's kind of awkward, but really cool. And I don't know, I feel like I can hang out with her. So I don't know. She has it all. Her charisma never stops when she's on stage. I love her. She's slightly awkward, but I love that. It's not off-putting. It makes her feel very real to me. And her voice, of course, is crazy. I think she has one of the best voices on the show this year. Her ability to change it up between serious and spunky and rock is amazing to me. I love somebody with that quality. I think she killed the song, and I think Billie would be proud. Then we moved on to Love Me, Leave Me, which I bought the day it came out because I love the song. I just think she killed it, and I bought it. And she's a star with or without Idol. Let's face it, Idol, one of my friends said this, Idol doesn't exactly make stars anymore. So, you're going to be a star with or without Idol. Being the winner of Idol doesn't guarantee you anything, and that's been proven time and time again with the runners up. And I don't think they do a great job of supporting their winners. I'm super disappointed that they did what they did to Lane tonight. And they need to be careful because country is probably one of the biggest viewerships on the show. And yeah, they can't lose all those fans. So I don't know what that's going to do, but the comments I'm reading are not super positive about it. She also covered Livewire, which she did in her audition, which I loved. And probably the only version of Livewire I will ever listen to be honest. Not that I didn't like Motley Crue. I liked Motley Crue back in the day, but I think Chayce does it better. Sorry. And she killed it on the duet with Chayce. And I'm sorry, Chayce fans, but she stole the show on that song. Absolutely stole the show. She was so much better on that song than him. And I'm not saying anything against Chayce. I think everybody on the show this year is really super talented. So next we're moving on to Grace, and she did Love Somebody. And, she did an amazing job on her single as well. I think any one of these contestants deserves a career this year. She is a powerhouse. I mean, every time I hear her sing, you're constantly reminded of that. I think they are looking for a new Whitney because they just have had so many powerhouses recently that, it's inevitable. I think Grace is definitely going to be a star. I loved her version of Demi Lovato's Father. Watch out, Demi, because Grace killed that song. She absolutely killed that song. And she also did What They'll Say About Us with Willie. And, Willie is my other favorite on the show. So now that Chayce is out, I'm rooting for Willie all the way. I think he's a powerhouse. They both are. I mean, Grace and Willie both have those voices that just can move you to the mountains. So super happy with all of the contestants this year. These two did a killer job on that song. Willie covered Glory. I mean, that version kind of stopped me in my tracks. So I really hope that he wins now that Casey's been voted off. His voice is amazing, and I love the character of who he is in life. I think that he's a really good person. I think that he has fought hard in his life for everything he has, and I love that tenacity in someone. I am a fighter, and I recognize it in other people, and he has my heart. He always has since the very first show, and I really want him to win. He did Never Be Alone. He killed his single. His single is so good. It's the only other one that I bought besides Casey's. And, he proved that he can sing. He proved that a long time ago, but tonight he proved it again. And he also did I Wish I Was Here by Beyonce. Since the audition, he's gotten even better. And I love that this is one of the things they're doing that I loved, is that they're revisiting the songs. They did that last year too, because they did it with Alejandro. He did Out Loud in the finale as well. So hopefully Alejandro will make it on the finale. I haven't heard anything, but I really hope he's there. I love seeing him on the show. It's the one redeeming thing that would make me watch the finale at this point, besides Willie. So I don't know. So moving on to Chayce. Chayce did Colder Weather. I think Chayce has that kind of southern country style rock, and I love that. I was a fan of Travis Tritt for a while. I knew somebody that dated somebody else anyway. I don't even know, because I'm not a huge country fan, even though I love like Sweet Home Alabama and bands like that, Charlie Daniels. His single is doing better than Katy Perry's right now, which I think says something about his ability to sell an album, which honestly is probably more important than winning Idol. So I don't think that it can go unsaid that he's going to have a career. He is definitely going to have a career. Is he the best singer on the show? Absolutely not. I don't think he's the best singer, but I do think he has a star quality, and I like Chayce. I like to watch Chayce sing. And, he's cute and he can sing. He just is not the best singer on the show, and that's saying a lot, because there was a lot of amazing singers. He is definitely up there, and he obviously has the power to sell singles, so more power to him. I hope he does really well. I think anybody in the top 4 this season, is going to have a career. I think they all will. I think Willie will, I think Grace will, I think Chayce will, and I think Casey will. So, he did 23, which was his single. It did reach number 1. He was the only contestant that released a song that reached number 1. I think that fueled the voting, obviously. Maybe he picked up his votes, and that shot him ahead, because we lost Caleb. And I have to think that maybe those fans voted for Chayce because he was their second favorite in that genre. So I don't know. I see Chayce more as a southern rock guy than a country guy, but I could be wrong. He also did You Should Probably Leave. I'm not a country fan, but I thought it was a fun rendition of the song. He definitely has a stage presence when he's on stage, and your focus is always on him, which is great. Like, it means that he has that kind of star quality that they're always looking for. So that's kind of the wrap up of the show. I know Casey was voted off, and I was very okay with that, because obviously Idol does not matter in the scheme of things, and if they keep making the decisions that they are, I think it's going to matter less and less. I really wasn't happy about Lane not being on the show. As an Alejandro fan, and whatever, I am a long-term Alejandro fan, and Lane and Alejandro are friends. In my eyes, that's enough for me. I support Lane's music. I like Lane. I just liked Alejandro a little bit more, but that said, I still don't think what they did was right. So hopefully they will make up for it, because I think Lane deserves that. He deserves a career, and he deserves the support of the show that voted him as the winner. So I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're kind of killing the American Idol juju for me. I don't know. I don't know, but it seemed weird to me that whole thing happened because they advertised it on their Instagram channel, and then all of a sudden he wasn't on. Like, he was on for 30 seconds. And from what I heard, he looked super awkward, and maybe they just ran out of time. I'm not sure, but they need to make up for that. In my opinion, like, they're going to lose some fans if they don't make up for what they did tonight, because I've been turned off a couple times this year by American Idol, and I'm not afraid to say that. That said, I think the show is much better than it used to be, and, I'll probably watch next year. I always say I'm not going to, but I'm too curious. I'm way too curious. Plus, I love when they mention Alejandro. So, I'll always watch it for that. But anyway, that's it for American Idol this week. And we're going to move on to SPP and Friends and all the news there. So as far as SPP's universe, Lane released a single this week called Memorize Me, which I thought he was going to perform on Idol. I was very disappointed that he didn't. However, I'm going to play the song for you here. Of course, on YouTube, I'll put the link so you guys can go directly there. I know it's not Idol, but I do my best, and, I try to support his friends as well, and Lane is no exception. Okay, so we're going to go through the stats real quick. Katie Trin tracks the stats. I basically just read them, so I don't want to take credit for what I don't do. And yeah, so Instagram down again by 1,225 followers. Twitter down still. Facebook stayed the same. YouTube, he gained 1,000 followers. He's now up to 159,000 followers, which is awesome. And Escape stole the show this week. 12,349 views, which is amazing. And his total for views on YouTube this week was 49,710 for a total of 7,043,232. So doing well on YouTube. On Spotify, Return to Sender is still up there with 66,000 this week. So people are loving Return to Sender. I'm just saying it's at 1.9 million streams at this point. And I mean, he's encroaching on 10 years and fading away. And like, that's crazy. He passed tonight. And what else has he passed? So he's passed tonight, but he is gaining quickly on 10 years and fading away. He's already surpassed Cholo Love. He's surpassed Home. He's surpassed like Millennial Love, which was one of his biggest hits. So also the regular Cholo Love. I mean, there's no telling. And also, like, Universe is getting up there, 156,000 total streams. His total right now for Spotify is 21.1 million streams. So he had 182,000 streams this week, which, more kudos to him because, like, I think he deserves it all. Total streams, all platforms this week, 221,742 streams. And that's in a week. So doing well, killing it, love it. And yeah, so that's it for me, everybody. This was a quick show. I ended up talking about Idol more than I thought I would, but, I thought it bore some coverage because of what happened, and I will be back next week, so tune in then, and I'll have more Scary Pool Party and Scary Pool Party's universe for you. So I would love to hear your thoughts on the show and any ideas you have, and yeah, I'll be back. I'll see you then. Bye.